Okay, so in the last class we have done the material type. We have done the completed the material type, right? And the material group also we have created. Okay, but now the next topic is, okay, I will tell you about a few other things in the material master. There is a T code OMSL. Okay, see this screen I have already shared with you that the material number length is 18, and if you want to restrict this material number length for only 5 character or 6 character, so it's up to you. You can fix this also, that for particular your plant the material number length will be 6 character, but since this is the standard format, so even if you change today, someone will change on the next day the 18 character or whatever. Okay, so do not change anything in the material number length. Okay, because this is the standard SAP format. Okay, but if you're working for a client and the client wants that only material number length should be of 5 character, that's it. So you have to delete this and set 5 and then save it. Okay, in that case no one will change, only you can change as a consultant. But since this is the standard server, okay, of SAP, so please do not change anything the material number length. Okay, now I will show you other thing also. Go to logistic general, material master. These are the screen that will show you later, so that you can be easily understand this screen. Okay, there are a lot of things in this screen, the changes, the configuration, but right now at this moment it's not required. Okay, so you have created the output format of material number. Okay, this is the same thing I have shown you. Define output format of material number. Then back. This is the global setting, so do not change anything here. And in the maintain company codes for material management, in this screen, you can do the, see, this is the direct T code of OMSY to maintain company code, material management for your company code. So for your company code, current year is 2021 is going on. Okay, so for your company code also, it should be the same year only, BSH2. But now, see, here 2015 is coming. Okay, so you have to change it. So I think it will not change here. Okay, the 2021 and the period you have to change according to 9th month. So you have to change 9th, then press enter and save it. So this is yours. Select your TR and save it. So you have changed the year, the current period is 9th month, and the financial year is 2021 to 2020. Okay, now back. And the material type you have already understood. Now the next thing is, you have understood the material group, how to create the material group and all that. Now if you want to the industry sector, that I will teach you later how to create the industry sector. If you go here and here industry sector, Industry sector basically is already defined in the SAP. See, if you are working in a mechanical kind of environment, so you can choose the mechanical. Yeah, I will show you that this is the screen actually /OMM01. MM01 is the T code to create a material. Okay. So here you have to choose the industry sector. So see, there are a lot of industry sector already defined in the SAP. Like if you're working in retail, then retail, robot, service provider, Simran Enterprises. This is created by someone else. Okay. Telecommunication, this is created by someone. Okay. So you can also create the industry sector. So now see, we have created OMS2. What is our material type? Anyone remember? Think ZBRH. Yes, ZBRH is our material type. So now we have created a material type ZBRH, and we have to assign the number range. So the next thing I will teach you the number range. Okay. See, you have to configuring the material master. You have to go then user settings, create program, and see here you can create the material type, industry sector. This is the in this screen. Okay. Okay. No, not here. Not here. Okay. The T code is /OMMNR. MMNR is the T code to maintain a number range. So basically there are two types of number range in SAP. Okay. One is internal number range and the second one is external number range. So the internal number range is created by the system. Okay. And external number range, what you have to put, you have to maintain. Like see, these are the number ranges is maintained by some user. Okay, in SAP. So if you do suppose, see here is a then 5 times 4 times a 0001, then 4 times z, 4 times 9. So this maybe some other user person has created this number range and he has assigned the external. Why he has assigned the external? Because it's alphanumeric. This is alpha and this is numeric. Okay. So, and this is purely numeric. So this is internal number range. Okay. If you are assigning internal number range, then you no need to take this external. Okay. So basically, when you created the material master, system give a code, okay, for your particular material. That code, okay, that code is created in the backend, okay, because whatever the code you defined in SAP, that code only in that number range only the system will create the material master. Okay. Like if you see, I will show you MM60. Okay. So now you are not understand, maybe some facing some confusion. So see, and just execute it. MM60 is the T code to check the complete material in the SAP. If you know your plant, if you have created some material in your plant, so just type the T code MM60, enter the plant, and this is the button of execute. Since now we didn't have create any material of for our plant. So I am just, without giving anything, I am just executing it. That I will teach you later. I think it will take more time because it is running or to taking while selecting all the plants, whatever created in SAP. So without wasting time, I will teach you how to create the number range for your material type. So our material type is ZBRH. Okay. Material type is ZBRH. So now what you have to do is, firstly, you have to click on this maintain groups. Now you have to click on create and you have to give the description. So raw material type ZBRH, and you have to give the number range. So, and 1 second. Okay. Material ZBRH material type. From number, just give any number range, but make sure that number range is not created in the SAP earlier. Okay, so 710000 271999. Press enter and save it. Okay, suppose if the same number range, whatever the number range I have given here, is already created in SAP by some other user, so system will give you an error of overlap. Since no one has given this number range, so it will come to this screen, number range travel transport. Now just execute it. Okay, so you have created you have created a one group for your material type and assign this number range. Okay, now next thing is you have to press Ctrl F. Okay, or just scroll down and see, this is your material type ZBRH. This is your material your group description. So what you have to do, select this, okay, and click on assign element group. Okay. Control F, ZBRH. Select. Okay, you have to press Ctrl F. Okay, and type your material type ZBRH. So it will come, and then select, and then now click on assign element group. So what is your number range? 24. Okay, see, this is ZBRH material type. So now select it and copy. Okay, And now if you scroll down, see, now this is assigned raw material of BSH2. That is given, this you have written in the, while creating the material the material type, you have written this. Okay. Now you have to save it. And now if you want to cross verify that whatever the number range you have given is coming or not, so just create a material master /OMM01. Select any industry sector, whatever is you can select. Okay. Suppose the industry sector, the mechanical engineering. What is your material type? So just type ZBRH. It will automatically come. Now press enter. First, I am showing you the number. Okay, I will explain this later. Okay, just give me some time so that I will show you the number range, whatever I have assigned is coming or not. Now BSH2 and SL, okay, SL01. See, we have given this number range. Okay, so since our first number is this, if we are creating further, then it will come 1 in the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. Okay, so have any confusion in this to assign the number range? See, if you didn't assign any number range for your material type, suppose you have created a material type, own material type, and if you didn't assign any number range for your material type, so system, whatever the configuration is done by some other person, system will take any number range from the standard and it will assign you automatically. Okay, if it is an internal number range. Okay, but if you want that, you should understand by seeing the number range that this is a raw material or this is the finished good, because in company there is a requirement. Okay, that if client will tell you that if I want to understand by seeing the first digit, if it starts with 71, that means it should be raw material. Okay, सिर्फ क्लाइंट को इतना दिखना चाहिए कि 71 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, इसका मतलब है कि वो रॉ मटेरियल. सो you have to assign for raw material this number range. It should start with 71. If suppose they want for the semi-finished or the finished good to 881 series, so you have to give the 81 series, assign the 81 series also. Okay, this is the client requirement. It will definitely come. Okay, so you should know how to create a number range and also how to assign number range for your material type. So have any confusion, you can ask me any doubt. I will explain.
What is the maximum length we can give? Like what is the range?
Maximum 18. Maximum 18.
Okay, sir, 18.
And it could be 1.
But now.
Yes. Yes, tell me.
Sorry, sir. You continue.
No. Tell.
Sir, but we have assigned 24 ranges now.
What?
Now we have assigned total number of range 24, right? You have created 71000 or something.
Yes.
Now we have created. So that is 24, right? Or it is a 24th range.
Oh, okay, that 24. That 24
yes,
is
sir.
the number range. Okay, that you are assigning the, you can give anything, S1, S2, S4, 25, 26, anything. But the next is the number range you are maintaining. That is most important. Okay, that
Okay, that
24 is,
should be 18.
yes, that should be 18 in ECC. But in S4HANA, it is maximum 40 character. And since I am not changing anything in the standard format, suppose if you want, if client will ask you, tell you that I want only 6 character length, not more than that. So what you have to do is in OMSLT code, just delete this and maintain 6. That's it. Press enter and save it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if client will ask you, but since this is a standard server practice, it is server, so do not change anything here.
Okay, sir.
Now the number range, I have shown you how to assign the number range. You have to go in this T code MMNR. Okay, you have to click on, you have to first create a group. Okay, just go on to create button, write the description of your group, give the number range. If you want that it should be external number range, means ABC, suppose ABC 1, 2, 3, then and through ZZZ 1, 2, 999. And then in this case, you have to tick this button, external, if it is alphanumeric. Okay. And after this, you have to press enter and just save it. And the next part, what you have to do, press Control F. Okay, you write the material type, whatever you have created, press enter, select the first line, and you have to assign element group, whatever you have created. That 24 you have created the group number. The group number is 24, just I have created. So just select and click on assign element group. So it will, system will assign you. Okay. And now back. Okay. So this is how you assign the number range and all that. So now what is this? Number format and all that, it is coming, right? This field name is showing here. This is the selection group, this is this and all that. So and suppose if you want, suppose you are creating any material master, suppose, okay, and okay, through now you will not understand this, what is numerator. Okay, just I will explain you in the brief. So suppose you are bringing any purchasing any material, okay, or suppose you are purchasing uh, oil only, okay, and you are purchasing in tin, okay. So suppose one tin is equals to 15 liter, okay. So one tin is there, or was just consider one big container, and in that container you are bringing, so it comes only 15 liter, okay. You are not buying 15 liter, you are buying one tin. If you are buying in the tin, so suppose this, so you have to maintain this, and suppose this tin, this unit is not in the SAP, suppose, so you have to create a major group, okay, define unit of major group, like see here it is created. So this I will tell you later how to create the unit of major group, okay, this all thing. What is and material status is not division, it's not required here. So now we are going to create a material master, okay. See that MM60 screen is open. Now see someone, this material number is 23,697. So these all are the internal number range, whatever the user have maintained. So that is coming. Okay. So similarly, we have maintained 7000 series. So in that case, in our case, it will come. So suppose if you want to check MM, okay, now we have not created any material master. So to create a material master, there is a T code MM01. Okay, MM01 is the T code to create a material. Now what you have to do is you have to set, drop down. This is the material. This will come automatically. Okay, whatever you have assigned the number range, it will come automatically after creating. But now it will not come. Why? And also no need to enter it, because you have maintained internal number range, and system will automatically assign that number whatever you have created. But if you maintain the external, so you have to type in that format only. Okay, this is the difference between internal and the external number range. So you have to select industry sector, okay, from drop down, and material type also from drop down, and press enter. So this if and also I will share you that screen, the material type screen /NOMS2. Click on position. This was your material type ZBRH, and just double click here. And at the time of creating the user material type, I've shown you these things, the department. Okay, so if you have seen, see the basic data. So in basic data, there are, this is the general view, everyone can see the basic data. So basic data 1 and basic data 2. So under basic data, there are two views. Okay. Then in the sales part, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 views comes in the sales department. Okay. So sales department will maintain 1, 2, 3, and 4 views. Okay. Then purchasing will only handle the one part, purchasing department only. Okay, and the purchase order text. MRP is maintained by the PP part. Okay, so under MRP, see if you see here, MRP is written. Then what is the meaning of MRP? Material requirement planning. So this is done by the planning team or the production team. So they have to maintain this. MRP1, MRP2, MRP3, MRP4. Then this is the store. Store department will handle these two views. This is handled by the warehouse people. This is handled by the quality. This is handled by the accounting, means accounts department, finance department. So for each and every department, there are some particular views are already maintained in the SAP. This is the standard. So we have to select basic data one now. Okay. Now you have to select basic data one, then you have to select purchasing, then you have to select storage one, then you have to select accounting one. Now I am only teaching you these 4 views. Okay. In the future, I will also teach you how to maintain the sales or what are the data you have to maintain under the sales. And now suppose if you don't want to select this every time, so what you have to do is just click on save as default values. Okay. So whenever you run the T code MM01, you no need to select each and every time basic data one, purchasing, storage data one and all that. It will come by default and just click on organization label. After this, you have to enter the plant for which plant you are creating the material master. So your plant name is BSH2 and the storage location is SL0, SL01. And then press enter. And now see, now it's automatically come 1. Why it is coming 1? Now it is, why not 0 in the end? Because you have already run the MM01 and that time it was showing 0. Even you didn't save, system will take by default that number range is used. Okay, so its system will automatically give the another number range, means the next number. Okay, so now you have to enter the material name. So suppose connector for cable. Okay, just write the description of the material name. Okay, and this material code will be this. So this will come automatically. Now the base unit of measure. So what is base unit of measure is through that unit you are storing the material into your store, or you're keeping. Suppose someone will ask you, suppose you are storing a pen. So if someone will ask you how many numbers, how many pens are in your store. So there should be a unit. So if you're maintaining a number or pieces, so you have to maintain this. So just click over there and see there are a lot of units are defined. So suppose if you are maintaining a number, so just select number. So this is without unit of measure. I think someone has changed. So we will choose piece. Okay. PC. Yes, pieces. Okay. So this you can choose according to the requirement, according to the business requirement. And now the material group. Okay. In the next session, I will tell you. Now I am stopping. Okay. Another 1 minute it will stop.